Hello, Bula. Namaste, everyone. This is Rina coming back live on my page. As promised, bringing another mom in this digital business for Mother's Day special. So I have here today Adeline, who is a mom in this digital business, and she will be sharing her journey, her experience as a mom in this business, and how she manages her life so well. Adeline, thank you so much for taking your precious time out for me and agreeing to come on my page and get interviewed and giving some insights of this business to our people who are watching us live. Thank you so much once again, and I give the floor to you to introduce yourself.
Hi, Rena. Hi. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am coming live to you from London, and my name is Adeline Tan. I'm a stay at home mom from Singapore, but I currently live in London, and I have a teenage daughter. So she is 15 years old, and it's she's got different issues right now, teenagers and all that, but yeah, it's tough as a mother. Yeah. And I started this online business last year because I was getting a bit restless and feeling a loss in identity of my identity. And I was like, oh, what should I do? I want to earn, but I start working again because I used to be in accounting, finance, and retail, and I used to have a very busy career, and I had to give it up because of my daughter's eczema. So I'm ready, and I found this digital business, and I'm so excited to talk more about it today.
Oh, that's so nice. One thing that hit me now is when you said you had to quit up your job for your daughter, right? So
Yes.
this business allowed you to, get back into your job, earning something, you're keeping yourself busy while taking care of your daughter, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's amazing. I mean, I work from home and I earn from home.
Yeah.
So it works perfectly for a stay-at-home mom like me.
Exactly, yeah. Okay, thank you so much for introducing yourself. I'll get to the questions and I'll give you the questions for you to answer, okay? My first question is, having previously operated retail stores, like you had said, you had retail experience, right? How would you compare the experience of running this business to that of a traditional business?
Oh wow, it's so different, in terms of offline and online business. On offline, meaning brick and mortar, it's different in terms of flexibility, scalability, and overheads. So, in terms of flexibility, as an online business owner, I have freedom in terms of hours and location. As long as I have internet connection, I can be working. I'm not bound by anything. I can work while I'm traveling as well. But for retail stores, the store hours are rigid and the location is fixed. And someone has to be there to open the store and serve the customers.
Yeah.
So that is one big difference already in terms of flexibility. In terms of scalability, again, it's very different. In online business, there's rapid scalability because we can reach a huge audience. I mean, there are 5 billion internet users in the world. So
Mm.
they are our customers.
Yeah.
Whereas in a brick and mortar store, in a retail store, we rely on either loyal customers or walk-in customers who, happen to be in that area at that time. And it is less scalable because, in terms of investment, in terms of
Yeah.
staff costs, infrastructure, and products, all that involves outflow all the time before the inflow comes. And also
That's
for
true.
overheads, for online business, the overheads are very low because I mean I'm working from home. So I don't have to pay rental or anything else. Whereas for retail stores, I have to pay rental, salaries, utilities, and products. I mean, in our business, there's no inventory. We don't need to hold the inventory, and there are no delivery charges, nothing. So that's
That,
these are the three key factors I would say, which is they're very different.
yeah, I would
For
say
online business, yeah.
I would agree as well, because with this business, we do not worry about inventory at all, right? We don't have to worry about like, my parents are from retail as well, so they had operated stores and all those things. So I
Mm.
have background from that as well, and it's good to see that in this business I can see a difference myself. I can compare the two business models myself, and seeing that when there's no expiry of products, I don't have to worry about selling it at half price, because we are
Yeah,
not dealing with inventory. I don't have to worry about the expiry dates, that there's less stock in the stock a room available. I need to
yes.
restock. I have to talk to suppliers to get the products. Nothing of those things. Like there's it's like more of hassle free business that we are in right now, which is kind of amazing to see.
Yeah, there's no stress,
Yeah.
with that. I mean, I'm stressed about products and all that because when you order something, you have to pay for them in advance. Even
Exactly.
before you sell them, you have to come up with all these expenses.
Right, very
Even
true.
you have to pay at least 3 months in advance for a storefront. Yeah, so it's like you keep coming up with outflows right
Yeah,
from the start. Yeah.
before you even start making
I forgot. There's even renovation cost of the store.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, yeah,
So those costs, like we are so lucky that we do not have to incur those costs, right? Because we are in
yeah,
this digital world now.
exactly. It is so doable. It's like
Yeah.
barriers of entry is so low.
Yeah, okay. So let's move to our next question.
Yes.
My next question is, how has joining this digital business impacted your life as a stay-at-home mom?
Oh well, I must say it's a huge positive impact because in terms of work-life balance, it's very healthy. I mean, me being able to control my schedule, it already helps a lot. I have flexibility to accommodate my family schedule, and family always comes first. So
True.
I can do my work, after, during, before, and as for myself, I must say I have grown so much personally and professionally in my skill set. And the best part is I'm financially independent and I can also contribute to my family's expenses right now. So everyone's happy.
That's amazing. I'm glad, when you mentioned that family is important, that's very true. Family is very important. And, there are people who are so unfortunate that just to meet their ends, like they have to go out, and even though their children or their family, whoever is at home, is sick or needs them, but yet they need to go out there. But with our business, it's so flexible that if our family is sick, or we need to travel with them, we are able to stay with them, right, and still
Yeah,
earn money.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, so moving on to the next question. Can you share a specific instance where the flexibility of this business allowed you to better balance your responsibilities at home while still earning?
Oh
Even though
yeah.
I know you are a stay-at-home mom, but yet the balancing part, how do you do it?
Oh, it is actually so easy to balance. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, one of the things that I love about this business is, my life hasn't changed in terms of the scheduling because everything moves around. You know, I
Right.
fit in my work accordingly because
Oh,
it's all up
that's
to me. I'm my own boss. Like whenever, I mean, we are our own bosses. Whenever we want to do something, we do it. Like I easily arrange my podcast timing or my Zoom session with the team, so that I can attend my daughter's sports day, her dance
okay.
performance, and even the other day she was sick. That the school called out. I just and they said, "Oh, can you come pick her up today?" I was like, "Okay," so I could just go off and pick her up.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
didn't
so
have to, go to your boss or take permission because
exactly. I don't have to say
you
take
have,
leave. I don't have
yeah,
to tell someone, "Oh, can you cover me?" At the store, I don't have to say, "Oh, okay, can you cover me while I do this?" I don't have to apply for leave. For all these emergency things because a lot of times sometimes they don't tell us in advance there's something going on at school. So I say, "Oh, you should tell me in advance." She's like, "Oh, I forgot." Kids are always forgetting important things, right? So
yeah, that's true.
yeah, so it's easy for me to be a present mom. I mean, I just wish I knew about this business earlier so that I could have done it started earlier.
So do when you said that, you wish you would have known earlier. So when I joined this business, I saw there were a couple of people who I knew, right, already in this business.
Yeah.
And I was like, where was I all this time? I also wanted to start this early, like, because it's so good. And I knew I would have, at that time, I was into totally not knowing about this. But
Yes.
now that I know what all I missed on when I didn't join earlier.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah. So moving on to our fourth question. Have you found that being involved in this digital business has provided you with a sense of fulfillment and the purpose beyond your role as a mother?
Oh yeah, I mean, actually, definitely. I mean, I was going through this set loss of identity and loss of sense of purpose. Like, oh dear, I haven't been working for so long. What have I been doing? My brain is so rusty and all that. And with this business, I mean, I was unsure of whether I could do it in the beginning. I was like, I said, yeah, sure. I mean, I had a bachelor's degree, had a master's degree, but after not working for so long, you lose confidence in yourself. I mean, I was like, oh my God, I don't think I'm good enough. I can bake, I can cook, but what else can I do? I've been out of the work for so long. So when I started this business, I was it was just so easy for me because soon after I could feel that my life has been enriched, and I have this strong sense of purpose and fulfillment, and I have this outlet to develop my professional identity, plus explore new ideas, create new posts, you know, things like that. And I feel this sense of achievement when I see my business growing and hitting the milestones.
That's nice.
So
That's
so
so
I feel
nice.
more confident now. I mean, before that, I was like, oh, feeling like, okay, I'm not smart enough. I've not been working for so long. I don't know how to talk to people. I only know how to talk to mothers. But after this, I can talk about I can talk about social media. I'm just more confident as a person. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is really nice, right? I
Yeah.
remember when I joined this business, I was camera shy person. But with this business, it gave me so much of confidence that now I'm doing my live sessions, even to the extent of meeting new people and just socializing with them. It all has become so easy. So it, of course, it gives a sense of fulfillment in terms of that we feel more confident in ourselves, right?
Yeah. I mean, we basically, what was that? You embrace whatever change it is.
Yeah.
So when you're forced to change, that's when you feel, oh wow, I can do it.
Yeah, that's true. I totally agree with you on that. Okay, moving on to our last question for today's session. What advice would you give to other stay at home moms considering joining a digital business like this one?
Oh wow. I would say, firstly, believe in yourself that you can do it. Don't be like, oh, I'm not good enough. It's actually the hardest part is to get started.
Oh, true.
And then it will all happen. It will all flow. And I mean, in our business, training is provided, mentorship is provided. It's like the best all-in-one program. So so that really helped me. And secondly, don't be afraid of change. Just, changes are always good. It forces you to upgrade yourself. Because if
That's
you
true.
if you don't change, if you don't have if you're always staying stagnant, you can't change, you can't improve, you can't upgrade. So I found that when you are forced by circumstances, not say forced, but when you have to upgrade yourself because of your choices, you actually become a better version of yourself. And
That's
lastly, embrace learning. Don't be afraid of like, oh, I can't learn this. Learning is actually good for our brain. I mean, especially at my age now, I'm like, okay, I better use my brain, otherwise it'll be rusty. And
yeah.
I'm actually getting forgetful and all that. So the more I'm using my brain, learning new things is actually really good.
Oh wow. Yeah, there's no age limit to learning, right? We all
Exactly.
need to
I don't believe
continue
you,
to.
if you don't learn, you grow old.
Yeah, that's true. I totally agree with you. Like, it's very important in this time, to keep yourself updated, keep learning, learn new things,
Yeah.
because it's just going to help you. It's not going to harm you in any way, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we can't remain the same. You want to be a better version of yourself. We don't have to compare with anyone else, but just compare with where you are and where you want to be next year or 6 months down. Like, it's also important to set goals for yourself. I mean,
Of
for
course.
life in general. like what you want to do. Like, I mean, before that, I was writing down my goals, right? Like before I started on this online business, I'm like, okay, I'm going to learn 20 new recipes this year. So I literally set down goals like that for myself.
which is good.
Easy
Like
can be
that
whatever.
keeps you motivated,
Not
right?
like eating the same old food all the time, but if I have a target and I say, okay, once I hit 20, I say, okay, fine, I can relax. I can just do a few more if I don't. But at least I know this year I've hit 20 new recipes.
Right.
Yeah.
That's so amazing. Okay, Adeline, it was really nice talking to you and having you live here on my page. I'm so grateful that we were able to connect through this business and,
Yeah.
meet. Thank you so much once again for taking out your precious time for me. And I hope you enjoy your Mother's Day. And
Oh,
once
do you know
again,
that in UK, Mother's Day is actually in March?
oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. I wanted to tell you that in the beginning. I forgot. Mother's Day is in March, and but in Singapore and the US, we
Yeah,
celebrate it in
May.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
even
have to
in
remember
Fiji
to wish
back
my
home, it's in
mother.
May.
Yeah, I have to remember to wish my mother Mother's Happy Mother's Day also.
Okay, so still, I will still say Happy Mother's Day to you
Yes,
because
definitely.
we are celebrating it here, and I hope I wouldn't say it's just one day, but it's throughout the year for mothers being mother, and we
Yeah, I
celebrate them.
have to
So
remind my daughter.
you can just tell her, you guys can go out together, spend some more time together, just enjoy and feel it's Mother's Day this Sunday there again.
Yes. Yeah. Thanks so much for inviting me, Reno.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, viewers, for having watching us today, and I'll see you again later. Bye.
Bye.